So, in previous class, we have discussed the different streams, like file stream and the uh, buffer file, this buffer stream. How can you read, write to the buffer and from the buffer? So today we will continue this file stream. So in file stream, uh, um, we have last class we have seen how to open a file and read the content and like that how to write the content to a file. Okay, so today we'll continue that, and today we'll discuss random access files. Random access files means uh, actually in the previous class we have seen we were writing the character by character or string or data at a time to the file. Random access file is mainly used to read the data byte wise, 1 byte, 2 byte, 3 byte, like that. And why it is called random access file? So in this method, we can move the file reading pointer to a particular position, and directly we can modify the existing content as well as we can read the content. Okay. So in random access file, there is a there is a um, 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 class which you need to use, that is your random access file class. So using that you can open a file, so and that file can be opened in different modes. Okay, in C programming you might have learned that a different mode of file opening, that read mode, write mode, read write mode, like that. But here in Java, in random access file, there are two modes. One is your read mode, another is read write mode. Okay, read mode and read write mode. So let us see first what exactly random access file class is doing. So random access files can be read from or written to or both from particular byte position in the file, from a particular byte position in the file. So the position in the file is indicated by a file pointer. The position of the file is indicated by a file pointer. So there are two constructors in this file, in this class. One is your random access file, the constructor name, and string name, comma, string mode. So throws IO exception. So here IO exception will be throwing. So this is the syntax of constructor of random access file. String name means here you will pass the file name. Here you will pass the file name. uh, you will pass the file name as a string and the mode, in which mode you will open, that is also a string. It will be written within the double quote, or you can use the string variable here to use the file name. Okay, so similar syntax here. The another object is the file object, that also you can pass file. So using file object you can pass the file name and string mode. Okay, so there are two constructors. One is your means when you want to open a file, random access file. So when you create the object of random access file class, so there when you pass the parameters, the first there are two ways. One is your string, means two strings, another is file type and string mode. Okay, so these are the two syntaxes of creating the file. Next, mode. The mode are two types, two things. One is either R or RW. R for read, RW for read write. Okay. So Java does not support write only. In C programming, there was a mode write only. Here Java does not support. Here Java supports read write or read. Okay. So if you want to write, then using read write mode, you can do that. Okay. So one example, here you see one example, random access file RAF equal to new random access file within parenthesis this one. Okay, this is single line. Random access file RAF, that is a random access file object equal to new random access file. This is your class name, and when these are two parameters. Here two strings passed. One first string is your file name 29.html and comma R. So HTML file will be opened in read mode. So this is the method to open a file in random access file class using random access file class. Okay, so all of you note down this syntax. So to open a file, to open a random access file, the method is random access file, the class name, space, then object name, whatever you want to give, equal to new random access file within parenthesis, within quotation, file name, comma this. Okay, and within double quote R or RW. So this is the method to open a file. So if you write RAR, then it will be read mode. If you write RW, it will be read write mode. Okay. So for example, so see here, I suppose I want to write random access file, random access file. Okay, random access file, a single word. Suppose R equal to, suppose my file name is R. Okay, file object equal to new random access file. Remember, random access file, R is capital, A is capital, F is capital. Within parenthesis, suppose my file dot txt, my file dot txt, comma, suppose R. Okay, so this is one example, random access file space R. All of you can write this thing, random access file space R equal to new random access file within parenthesis my file dot txt, comma R. So this, it means this my file dot txt file should be present in the current directory where you are executing this program, and R is the read mode. So with these two things are used as the two string as parameters. Or you can do one thing, you can write suppose suppose f equal to, suppose string f equal to, string f equal to my file dot txt. Suppose you have written this string f equal to my file dot txt. So here you can directly write f then R. Okay. Similarly, if you write string m equal to whatever, suppose R. Now here you can write f comma m. Okay, so it does not necessary that every time we will use the constant string. Here we can use the variable, string variable also. Like here, I have stored my file.txt in F, or at runtime, if I input the file, input a string and stored in F, that F can be used here. Suppose there was a question, open a file in read mode and file name will be entered by the user. Okay, so at that time, you take the variable, string variable, input it using scanner, then use that variable. So similarly, mode also you can set as in a string and you can use it. Okay, so this is the method to open a file, random access in the random access file mode and read mode. Okay, open a file using random access file concept, and it will be open in read mode. Okay, so there are so many methods are there. There are so many methods are there using which you can do the processes, like get file pointer. You can write down, note down, get file pointer, length, and seek. These are the three methods, okay, which is mainly used to know the file pointer, where it is currently present, what is the length of the file. Okay, seek means to move a particular point in the file. Okay, so these are the three methods allows to determine and modify the point in the file at which read and write occurs. You want to, if you want to read or write, then you can do that thing. So here, attempt to seek position, the seek method is used to move to the particular position. Okay, so we will see in the program these functions. Okay, so for get file pointer, it will get the current position. Seek, the here seek function is used to move the, you can note down, get file pointer return the current position in the file. Seek method is used to move the file pointer to a particular position. Length determines what is the length of the file. Okay. So here I have opened the file. The file name is file.txt. File name is file.txt. And before writing this program or before executing this program, this file num.txt I have created already. And okay, so using Notepad or in any text editor, you can create a text file. So random access file, then RAF is the object name equal to new random access file file.txt comma rw. That means file.txt will be opened in read write mode. That means this file.txt you can read the content as well as also you can write the content to the file. Okay. Next, raf.seek within parenthesis 0. This means raf.seek within bracket 0 means the file pointer will point to 0 position. File pointer will point to 0 position, means first position of the RAF. RAF is pointing to file.txt. That means file.txt, it will point to the first position in the file.txt. Then see here, I have created one byte type data, byte type array, byte class. So the byte data type is there in Java. So using byte data type, I have created one array B. Byte B, that is new byte 30, means 30 characters, 30 bytes of data can be stored using B array. Okay. Next, raf.read. Read method, we know read method is used to read the data. Read within parenthesis B means it will read the data from RAF. The syntax is the file object dot read, means from this file it will read. How much data it will read? B bytes data. So here B is used 30 characters, 30 bytes data will be read and store in this file, retrieve from RAF and store in B. Okay, from RAF it will read 30 characters and store in B because B is 30 byte data space array. Next, here I have used to print the data in string because I cannot directly print the byte data. So to print byte data, here I have converted to string, then printed it. Okay. Now let us first test this part. Only this part. So this is to open a file in read-write mode. This is to move the file to a particular position. This is to create a byte array, and this line is used to read the data from the file and store in the array. And here I have used this one to print the data which is stored in byte array, and it is converting to string. Then after that I am closing. Okay, so here you can note down open the file in read write mode. Okay, this thing open the file in read write mode. This thing move the file pointer to 0 position, and here read 30 bytes of data from RAF object, RAF file, and store in B array. You can say store in B. So this is used to print the B. Okay, and here this is used to close the file RAF. Close the file RAF. So syntax is RAF dot close parenthesis start end. This means this file here it is opened like you are opening a notepad or notebook, reading or writing, then closing it. Okay, same process you will follow in the file, data file, which we have already discussed. So here you need to use this try and catch exception handling, otherwise your compiler will show the error. Okay, so here exception it must be within the try block, and it must be handled by the exception handler, otherwise compiler will show the error. Remember this thing. And here if any exception comes, IO exception, so catch block will be fine, catch it, and something went wrong message will come and show the error message. Okay, that thing we have here we have written. And let us see what is the exact content in the file.txt before executing this program. Type file.txt. Okay, so in file.txt it is stored Silicon Space Institute of Technology. So this is the content of file.txt. Now whatever length it is, I don't know. Okay, I have not counted. Now when I run this program here, when I run this program, this file.txt will be opened in read write mode. Then move the file pointer to 0 position. Then read the data. This number of characters bytes data will read and store in B. Okay, and here it will print. Now let us see whether it is working similarly or not. The file name is the program name is random access example. Random access example dot Java. No error. Then okay, so it is showing similar Silicon Stove technology because I was trying to read 30 character 30 bytes data. So after 30 byte it is not kept in B. Okay, so if I change it to 31, then let us see 31. Okay, let us see 31. Okay, so from here all of you understood how much byte data it will read and store. Then it is pending. Now we will continue this. So here again I have done what? RAF dot seek 8. 0 is your first position, that means 8 is your ninth position. Okay, 8 is will be representing the ninth position. So in your file, wherever it may be, it will move to ninth position in the RF. Okay, then see here, silicon S, sorry, string S equal to in. Okay, within quote in I have written. So this is a string, just in I have stored here in S. Now RAF dot write. Now RAF dot write. Okay, so RAF is pointing, just see your program. So 8 position means this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 position is representing I. Okay, 8 position representing small I. Now okay, small I. Now here S, S is representing IN, capital IN. Okay, capital IN. Then okay, instead of N we write IS. Okay, I, capital IS. So RF dot write S dot get bytes. So S will be converted to byte. So this is the syntax to convert to byte. Okay, S dot get byte. So S dot get byte function will convert to byte type data, byte array. Okay, so that data, that is EIS, will be stored. Write function, write method will use to write to the file. So instead of what it will do here, what it will do, IN, this is 8 and 9 position. Your when this seek 8 will move to this position. So here it will be overwritten. Instead of IN, small in, it will write capital IS. Okay, this is the task here will be executed. Now again, suppose RF dot seek 0 means again I will move to the beginning. RF dot read B, again it will read 31 characters. Okay, read 31 characters from the beginning because B is representing 31 array. Then again I am printing the data. Okay, after that closing it. Just let us see the task. Sorry. Okay, no error. Just see here, previously data was Silicon Stove technology because before modifying, I have read the data and displayed on the screen here. Read the data and display on the screen. Then moved the pointer to 8 position. Then instead of IN, I have written IS, capital IS. Okay, it is overwritten here. Then this thing. Okay, now suppose here I write 31. Okay, suppose I write 31. Let us see what happens. So here file contains Silicon Institute of Technology. It is modified content. Now we will see here something changed here in this. Here I have set it to 31. Then at 31 position I will write suppose Bhubaneswar. Okay, string S equal to Bhubaneswar. Then what will be the changes? Let us see what happens in this. Here, as per the Alok, he told that in place of Y, it will replace Bhubaneswar, means Silicon Institute of Technology, Bhubaneswar. Okay. Now, let us compile and execute. Program check हुआ तो क्या हुआ? Array it will not set because our length is maximum 31 and I am trying to store at 31. Okay, so if suppose let us see here I write 40. Okay, now let us see what happens. Okay, so Silicon Institute of Technology. So Alok, just see here.
Yes, sir.
Here 31 position is not representing Y. 31 number of characters. Previously
Yes,
31 because this is 1, 0. Beginning is
0.
0.
Yes, sir.
So Y is your 30th position.
Yes, sir.
31 is this. Okay. So
Yes,
previously
sir.
we have
Noted.
reserved 31 characters. So it could not store. Now I have written change modified it to 40. Now Bhubaneswar. So SW up to SW it has stored. Okay. If I modify
Yes, sir.
it to 45, then total thing will be stored.
Yes, sir.
Okay, complete it is.
Yes, sir.
stored. Understood? So
Yes, sir.
now let us see other two methods, that is get file pointer and length method will test. RAF dot get file, what is the syntax? Get file pointer. Get file pointer. So here suppose int r equal to get file pointer. Now, okay, so I modify it to rw. Okay, now I write here. Okay, let us see one name. PAT Patna. Okay, so Bihar students को थोड़ा खुश लगेगा. Okay, string s equal to Patna. If I write here string s, now write s dot get bytes. So here get file pointer, then system dot out dot println, then suppose I print R. Okay, here I will print R. R is, as per our thing, R is what error it is come. Okay, so now let us execute this. Okay, so current pointer is 31 because here Here we move to 31 position and get file pointer returning the current position. Okay, so if I move to, if you want to know at which position currently file is pointing, then get file pointer method you can use and get it, and you can use it. Okay, similarly another method is your length. Okay, another method is your length. Just let us see. R equal to RAF dot length. So let us print the R value. Okay, so length is returning the current length of the file. Okay, so from here you can know what is the length. So this is about your random access file process in the Java.